So in the chat here, Jose said, good morning. About how much Bitcoin should I hold in order to be successful? So somebody left a comment on one of my videos yesterday, and I actually was pretty fascinated by it. And it was from Todd. I don't know if Todd's a watcher of the show or if they just happened to come across this clip yesterday. But Todd said 1 million sats, comfortable. 10 million sats, rich. 1 Bitcoin, wealthy. And whenever you're talking about, like going back to Jose's comment here, whenever you're talking about how much Bitcoin you need, it's all relative, right? And I think that this is actually a good guide that Todd said here in terms of like our lifetime. Because if you held on to 1 million sats for the next, and you pass it down for the next 6 generations of your family, you're going to be extremely wealthy. If you have 1 million sats next week, you probably can't do much with that. So it's all relative here. And the longer you hold on to your Bitcoin, the more it's going to be worth. But I think in terms of like our lifetime, this is a very good guide to use. So 1 million sats, comfortable. 10 million sats, rich. 1 Bitcoin, wealthy. And the other thing that I would add on to that is that if you're setting goals in Bitcoin, if you're like, I want to get to 50 million sats, that's my goal. Just understand that you're forever going to be trading your fiat for Bitcoin, forever. You're not going to hit 50 million sats and you're going to say, oh, you know what? Okay, that's good enough. I'm going to go back to working. I'm going to keep saving in fiat. I'm going to start buying some General Electric stocks again. No, you're always going to be forever trading your fiat for Bitcoin. So understand that. But he said to get to 1 Bitcoin is going to be wealthy. I would say if you can get to like half a Bitcoin, and then you start building things in your life that's earning you Bitcoin. That's the key, is that you start today, whether you start a business, whether you start a stream, anything. As long as you have a consistent weekly, monthly, annual sats flow, on December 31st, if you had more Bitcoin than you did on January 1st of that year, you're winning. That's it. You have more Bitcoin than you had. You earned some, you didn't spend as much as you earned, that's a win. And just do that every year, forever. Good question, though. Good question.